So, good morning. I've been thinking about I've been thinking about men and wearing caps. I know this sounds really strange, but I noticed that men of my generation, I guess, they wear caps a lot. They wear them to work. They wear them basically a lot of times when they leave the house. They're wearing a cap. And I've just been really thinking about that. I've been thinking about that quite a bit. Um, that I'm not entirely sure why they're wearing the cap. And well, okay, so I've been actually coaching this guy that I had met. What ends up happening is people just sort of show up in my life. They show up in my life, and I don't think anything is a coincidence anymore. So it is my belief that I'm in this person's life for some reason. I don't know why they cross my path, but and so I have been coaching him. And sometimes actively, and he knows what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing and so he sort of calls me his life coach, and I tease and I say, okay, so where is my compensation? Show me the money for being your life coach. But anyway, and I noticed that, like, I had talked to him about stepping it up the way that he dresses, because we were in a scenario and I saw the way the other men were dressing, and then I saw the way he was dressed, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to hurt their feelings, but when you go into a situation, people, like, they just get a feeling about you, also like what you are resonating outward, and when you come in like really disheveled, they're less likely to take you seriously. So he told me that he was up in his game, and I noticed the last time that he had, I'm sorry, but it's just true, better shoes on. He had these nicer shoes, nicer pants, a nicer shirt, and he was wearing this cap. And I don't have the heart yet to go after the cap, because I think what he's trying to hide is baldness. Okay. Now, and I have to say, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, maybe the only thing that I could compare it with is my grayness, because I do things to try to because I actually don't actually prefer gray on my hair. Like, I don't like it. And so I use like different types of rinses. I go over to Sally's. I say, okay, how can I, fix this? And when if my hair actually turns legitimately gray, I think I will just cut it. I'll have my Judi Dench look. I'm going to sport the like really short, mature woman cut. But I think that men are like, they want to hide their baldness. Like there's anything they could have done about it in the first place. So my dad, who was like the greatest man that oh my God, he was so amazing. But by the time I was like 4 years old, he was like nearly bald. And back then they did this comb over thing, and so he always had this comb over and like a little going on here. You all know that look. And I just want to say, like, just sport the bald. Just sport it. Own it. Own the baldness. I mean, bald men can be incredibly sexy. They really can. I have to say that. But then it sort of went into this like longer thing. So last night I was hanging out with my friend, and she's having more boyfriend drama, and I woke up like to be the person with the idea to be the person that we want to date, to be the person that we want to hire, to be the person that we want to be a friend with. And so if I want, if it's my desire to be surrounded in love, I love, I emanate love. Whatever it is that I'm wanting, or be that. I've been making this like really, really silly thing. So many people have been talking to me about winning the lottery recently. They're like, oh, well, I want to win the lottery. And like one of my friends like even went into great detail about how she would be so great to win the lottery because she would just give, her money to the right charities and everything. And I was sitting there and I'm like, you don't need to win the lottery because you are the lottery ticket. You are. You are the lottery ticket. It's like, and then I was really going through quite an explanation with my friend yesterday because I try not to say the word hard because then we think it's hard and then we think that we can't do it. And it's not that we can't do it, but we have to want to do it, like to start out with. And so I wanted to I don't know what exactly it was, but I wanted to achieve something in my life, and I changed everything. I changed everything about my life. I changed what I ate. I changed like my exercise. I started to write down positive aspects. Like every time I got into a very negative place, I would start writing positive aspects no matter where I was. I carried my journaling in my purse. I still do. I have it in my purse. I have it ready to go at a moment's notice. I have a pen. And then over the summer, I really started to meditate. And my life really, really changed. And it took a while for it to change. It took a while. It didn't happen overnight. And I exercise a lot. Like I have this morning regiment. I do things a certain way every day. And so, and one of the things that is happening for me, and all honesty, like I would be the person I wanted to date. I would be the person I wanted to date. I would be the person I would want to hire. Like I don't understand why the companies that I have been working for are not pleased with they're not pleased with who I am, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I think I'm not sure. It could be that my energy is just somehow it's just not, we're not on the same wavelength, where I'm over here listening to jazz and they're over there listening to modern rock. I don't know, but I'm just finding, but in all actuality, I have become that person. And it's not perfect. But and then what I actually kind of notice is, like, because I get a lot of offers for dates. I get asked out actually quite a bit. And I don't want to say something negative to them. I don't want to say anything like negative to them because I don't want to be a critical person, but I really, really want to attract somebody who is in the same mindset of really, really putting in what it takes to be the best version of themselves. Like physically, spiritually, and every single way. Like I'm uncompromising. I won't, like, and it's not the word settle, and I don't want them to ever feel like there's something like intrinsically wrong with them, because there isn't, and there's somebody out there for them. It's just not me. But anyway, so I got back with my friend today and with a suggestion that she just try focusing on herself. Focus on yourself and be the person you want to date. Focus on yourself. Be the person you want to hire. Focus on yourself and just be the person that you ultimately want to emulate. Anyway, my thoughts for today. Love you guys. All right, bye.